Morning YouTube. Got a limousine at the shop needing some repairs. Normally, like I say, I don't drive these, so I'm going to give you a quick tour. This is our Lincoln limousine. I'm not sure how many it sits, what its capacity is, but it's pretty cool. Apparently it's getting some exhaust work done or something like that. So that's looking towards the front. Very small in here. You kind of got to crawl around almost to get where you're going. This is the front, but pretty much just like a town car front. It's kind of cool. Alright. So this is looking from the front to the back. Got your bar, 2 seats in the back. Got a bunch of lights up here on the top. It's pretty cool. So that's kind of it, man. The inside of one of our limousines, number 5. Looks like here's all the controls, which is kind of cool. Stereo. I guess your roof. Pretty snazzy. Anyway, there you go. So, anyhow, you had the tour of the inside of this vehicle. It's pretty nice. Dispatch was like, oh, I don't know why I don't really give you any limo jobs, because I have my CDL and normally I drive the buses or the town cars. So I'm like, you know, I'll drive anything that you want me to. Money's money. Don't make no difference to me what I need to drive to make it. So we'll see if that happens. Just kind of had one corporate group move this morning that went from a hotel to Microsoft, and actually go back tonight and take them back to the hotel after they're done with whatever they're doing. And the weather holds out, and the sun's out like it is now, and it's not going to be super raining. I'm going to try to mount my phone up by the windshield and see if I can drive you around and give you a little tour of some of the Microsoft campus, because it's unbelievable. It's like working in a park. It's just unbelievable. Really, really pretty place to work. I'll be posting pictures as the seasons change. I think my favorite time out there is fall, when the leaves turn on the trees and all that. It just looks amazing. Anyhow, that's about it for now. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Hope your day's going good. So, they got it in the shop. They're checking out the exhaust on it. Apparently there's a hole in it somewhere to where it's rubbed when it's driven over uneven surfaces and all that. But isn't that pretty cool? They got it up like on a lift halfway. I think that's pretty cool. Good evening, YouTube. I hope you all had a good day. I hope your evening's going well. Well, come to find out, I was at the repair shop for about 7 hours. So it was a long day at the repair shop. They pulled the run that I had and reassigned it to, would have taken me into Microsoft to pick up a group to bring them back to the hotel, the same group I had this morning. So that kind of killed the whole tour of Microsoft. But fear not, I will make sure it happens. Also, I want to apologize. Some of my videos got cut off. Apparently, last night it was getting late and I was trying to finish some stuff up. And YouTube and the app that I use to edit and upload, they just weren't talking to each other like they should and kind of cut some stuff off. So I sincerely apologize. I'm going to be super careful about what before I upload and looking at it closely before I just leave it. So I apologize. I know one of my videos got cut off that I was talking about the Chinese ambassador to the United States. So I will go ahead and finish that story. Actually, I'll start it again. That way, if you didn't hear it, you'll hear the whole story. So last October, Chinese president was making his visit here to the United States in our fair town of Seattle. Apparently they're doing some kind of a deal with Boeing, so he had to come here and visit, and who knows what all. But when a president comes town, security people are here a couple weeks beforehand, and that's kind of where the story begins. We had security people. I also had the Chinese ambassador to the United States that I was hauling around with his family and his security detail. So anyway, he was here, picked up in the hotel one morning, and we're going to head out to Cancer Center. Everything was all set up. I had a lead car that I was supposed to follow. I couldn't lead. The guy assured me he knew where the hell he was going in front of me, and off and running we went. He turned right. I have no idea why the man turned right. We were supposed to go straight. We were going straight. Everything was going all good. But he decided to turn right. I didn't know where the hell he was going. Didn't even really understand that I had the Chinese ambassador to the U.S. on my bus. I didn't know who the man was. Obviously, he was important enough that he needed his own bus. So, we maintained the course going straight. Needless to say, the people on board didn't speak any English, because I had taken them on some other trips, seeing different things. So they didn't speak any English at all. The ambassador guy, spoke English. But, so I went straight. Next thing I know, the head guy, it's kind of a little Rayleigh guy that's in charge of all the other men, he comes up and I feel him right behind me. And he's leaned in real close to my ear, like whispering almost. And I feel a pistol in the back of my neck being pushed in a little bit. Not hard, just a little bit. Just so I know it's there. And he whispers in my ear, he's like, "Sir, do you know where you're going?" And I'm like, "Yep, sure do." And he goes, "And can you get us there safely?" And I said, "Yep, sure will." So I drive him to the location, drop him off, locate the idiot that turned right on me, found out he didn't know the town. He's some labor-ready guy that they just put in the car because they didn't have a warm body to drive that car. And that's when I found out that I had the Chinese ambassador to the United States on mine, and for security reasons, he cannot be the lead because apparently we need a car in the lead to take a fall on a sword so that we can escape. That's what they said. So anyhow, that was that. But I want to share with you guys this. This is funny. So to start off with, these guys, I had security people here the week before the Chinese ambassador guy was here. And it was his detail. It was the same guy. And I had him all week looking at stupid things, doing this and that, hauling them around every day for lunch. They ate at the same damn place. Where do you want to go? Oh, House of Hong. Dinner time. Where do you want to go? Oh, House of Hong. Every doggone day it was this House of Hong. So I figured, well, it must be good. I've never been in there. But the funniest thing, so pick them up from dinner at the House of Hong, and they would ask me, different people, different guys, it was all guys, would ask me each evening. It was the same damn question, and it was like they thought my answer was going to change one night, that I was going to be like, "Oh yeah." They were like, "Mr. Bob, do you know of a good massage place?" So I'm like, holy crap, you jackasses are about the same as the Secret Service from our country. You go to a foreign country, you're looking about different stuff, and you get your freak on at the local brothel. So I explained to these fellas, I don't know nothing about any of these massage parlors. We were in the International District, and I'm sure they have them down there in the International District that'll give you that, but I didn't know, never been to any of them. But every doggone night it was the same thing. And then when the Chinese ambassador was in town, his family would get off and they would go into the hotel, and the security detail would linger again. And they'd be like, hey, you know anything about a massage parlor? Did you find anything out? And I was like, no, it was not like I was going to do research for you guys. But anyhow, it was freaking hilarious, man. I could not believe it. So that's my story. If I'm sure I have a lot of them. I'll have to rack my brain, and I'll share them as they come to the surface. Today, so I was at the mechanic shop all that time, and this is just a fine example. I want y'all to know that I do anything that the company wants driving wise. I don't complain. I thank them for all my work. Every time I thank them for my work. And I do anything they want for me. Now, there's some drivers that work in the company with me, and they feel it's below them to help out with equipment moves to the mechanic, or to do, even some of them, they got CDLs, like, oh, I'm not going to do any town car work. That doesn't pay anything. Well, you know, a day with earning nothing is crap if you can earn something. So you might as well earn something instead of nothing. That's my motto anyway. So today in the evening I had that little move back that was going to be like an hour from Redmond back to the hotel in Bellevue. And I think this other thing came up in the meantime, and dispatch gave it to me. Well, they reassigned that little hour-long job, and they gave me a 5-hour job. So now I got this job tonight. I'm going to be on this thing until like 10 o'clock tonight. And that's a fine example of, if you do the little stuff without complaining and thank them for the little crap, that when something big comes up, something good that's going to make you some money, there's a doggone good chance they're going to be like, well, first person that comes to mind is the person that's been helping them out with any other things. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. It's working for me. Hopefully it'll work for you. Y'all have a good evening. I appreciate y'all stopping by my channel, watching my videos. I appreciate all the likes and the comments. Leave comments about anything you want to know or see around the area here, and I'll be more than happy to record it or answer it for you. Please subscribe to my channel. I really, really appreciate you guys. I hope you have a nice evening, and I will be back talking to you in the morning.